The 8 Wastes of Lean, starting with motion and transport. I have grouped these 2 wastes together as they are often linked to each other. As in where you see problems with the one, it impacts the other. There can be some confusion regarding what is transport and what is motion. Transport is about the use of mechanical items like forklifts, vehicles, trucks, pallet jacks, conveyor lines, and other such equipment to move products or raw material. The transportation of goods and raw material is part of the value stream, but any movement that is not directly associated with a value-adding process is seen as waste. Whereas motion is more about people and how they work, climbing, reaching, lifting, bending, and having required equipment in the right place. It is often about the poor design and placement of equipment in the workplace. The waste of transport includes multiple storage locations, poor scheduling, transporting more than is required, not utilizing space correctly in trucks, overloading of vehicles, poorly maintained vehicles and equipment, vehicle and equipment abuse. This list can really go on and is also linked to a lack of safety in the workplace if operators do not know how to use equipment correctly. There are many software packages that help companies to handle all these issues, but all require the leadership to be alert to problems and ensure that servicing and maintenance work is carried out. It is also important to push safety in these areas, as this is a very good space to teach the discipline required for true 5S. Staff can argue about many things, but doing things to keep safe is just the right thing to do. It builds trust and it builds discipline. The waste of movement is all about designing a space that is productive for the people doing the work. Don't think you know what a space should look like if you have never watched somebody working in it. Really watched carefully. Seen how much they have had to walk to get tools, equipment, materials. How much repetitive bending they have had to do. How much stretching and ladder climbing. How much heavy lifting. Next time you go into your organization, just pick a space to watch. Maybe it's the bakery or a glass cutting room, anywhere where work is being done. Watch what they do. See how much they bend, lift, walk. I think you'll be surprised at the quantity of movement. Watch how safe the environment is. Workplace accidents happen all the time, mostly where there is movement. Besides the trauma of somebody getting injured at work, there is also the inconvenience of all the paperwork, the cost of insurances, and having valuable skills out of the workplace. After this episode, really just walk around your organization, choose an activity to watch so you can learn more about movement. Go and look at the cleanliness and the service record of your equipment. I'm sure that you will learn something more about your organization and where it needs improvement.